For my journal analysis, I did English Journal, Language Arts, and the Journal of Adolescent and Adult Literacy. I'll begin with English Journal. English Journal has the longest history of the three, publishing its first issue in January of 1912. It is published by the National Council for Teachers of English, so it has the backing of a strong organization and is widely known in the field of English education. Unfortunately, its circulation does not match its reputation. The NCTE website lists its circulation at 11,000. English Journal publishes 6 times a year, and articles are between 2,500 and 3,700 words, with topics covering everything in the umbrella of middle and high school English education. Although articles do include research, they are written with teachers in mind and feature practical strategies and implications for the teaching of English. Google Scholar's metrics rank the English Journal as number 7 among English language and literature journals. Language Arts is also published by the National Council for Teachers of English and dates back to 1924. This journal is tailored to the elementary and middle school grades, publishing 6 times each year. The NCTE website lists its circulation at 4,000. Its feature articles are 6,500 words, but it also has perspectives on practice, which are only 1,000 to 1,500 words. Like the English Journal, there are research-based articles, but they are focused on the practical aspects of the findings. For my in-depth analysis, I did the Journal of Adolescent and Adult Literacy, or JAL for short. This journal began in 1957 and is published by the International Literacy Association, formerly the International Reading Association. It publishes 6 times a year and has a circulation of 9,500. According to citation reports by the company Insights, JAL articles were cited 919 times in 2016. Google Scholar Metrics ranked JAL number 5 among teaching and teaching education journals. Its website claims that the peer review process takes only 8 weeks, and it has a 20% acceptance rate. Although the journal was primarily focused on reading in the past, it has broadened its view of literacy, which is one reason for the name change of its publisher from International Reading Association to the International Literacy Association. I saw a wide range of topics, including writing instruction, which is the topic of the article I'm writing. Feature articles are 4,000 to 6,000 words and are more academic than the other journals I analyzed. There is a much stronger focus on theory and methodology. However, most articles include a classroom implications section and are written so as to be accessible to non-scholars as well. The current editors are Kathleen Hinchman and Kelly Chandler Olcott at Syracuse University. They began their tenure with the July-August 2016 issue. In their remarks, they state, "Our vision for the journal is to feature literacy research and pedagogy, promoting more equitable outcomes for all learners, including traditionally underserved populations." In their most recent comments, they write that they have received many submissions from relative newcomers to the field of literacy who ignite new thinking. Their comments signal a welcoming approach to beginning scholars looking to enter the important conversations in the journal. A few quick notes on structure and style. The journal requests short paragraphs and the use of subheadings. All references are in APA, and authors include citations not only in the theoretical framework or literature review, but also in the discussion, implications, and conclusions as well. Articles cite around 20 or more sources. The article that I chose as an example is by a scholar that I really admire, Dr. Nadia Bahizadeh. It is titled Xavier's Take on Authentic Writing, Structuring Choices for Expression and Impact. She takes a strong position showing through her literature review that as teachers and scholars we preach the importance of authentic writing for students, but rarely get student input on what counts as authentic. I like her article because she shows how to weave interviews into a narrative along with theory and supporting scholarship throughout her piece. Her article is an especially helpful example because her data and findings are heavily drawn from interviews, which is also the case with the data and findings in the article I'm writing. After analysis, I feel that Jal is a perfect fit for the article I'm writing.